Okay, so it's Wednesday and you guys need a video on Friday. So we're going to do something that I probably shouldn't be doing. Didn't really get any of the gearbox wiring finished. Didn't get to flush the trans fluid, didn't get to clean the gearbox filter. Didn't get to plumb or fix up the line pressure cable for the gearbox, so I'm just going to jam that open with a zip tie. Mechanically though, engine wise, I've been driving it home, from work, and it's actually quite quiet and very smooth. It's got a little bit of a tail shaft vibration, so I think I've got to re-index where that is. But yeah, I figured bugger it, we'll put on the dyno and see what happens, I guess. These engines have a bit of a stigma attached to them. Apparently they're weak as piss and the rods are going to come out. So I'm going to take my time and try and manage where it makes its torque. Try and keep the cylinder pressure at bay, down low. And hopefully we can get it to make somewhere close to what 500 variable. What were the guesses saying?
And keep all the rods in. And
I've got to stay away from all the guesses. What was the guesses at?
a lot of the guesses are fairly high.
Are they?
Yeah, I don't think they're taking into account that it's got literally toothpicks for rods.
Bled the cooling system during the week. That took a lot longer than I thought to. The thing had really erratic temperatures. It was swinging between 108 and like 92. Now it sits on 85, and it had a heap of air. So we did kind of grind the bleed point down to nothing because I couldn't get it out, so I couldn't really use it. So big funnel did the trick. And there's a few other wires and shit hanging around that aren't finished, but I can do that next week.
Still no catch can.
And there's no catch can, and there's no radiator overflow.
It's going to clearly snap off right now.
Yeah, but anyway, we'll have a video for you on Friday.
Maybe.
Yeah, alright, so I'm pretty sure we did sync this thing up when I first got it going, but probably should double check the timing is still where I left it.
Pretty
and I probably should also check it for drift as well, just in case I got a polarity wrong somewhere on one of the sensors.
Oh, so not as in drift, because you've got coilovers.
No, not drift.
What are we doing now?
I'm just trying to sort the idle control out. It's being a dick. I'm having trouble with the throttle position sensor and the idle control valve at the moment, but the show must go on. got to build the light load stuff. Basically got to go and do some steady state tuning and just build the first part of the table off boost. Won't take long.
That 100 horsepower. That's like 3 times my KE26.
It's no slouch when you drive it, like it's pretty punchy. Just feel sorry for those rods, eh? They're gonna fail. Can we put the fan out the front now? So I've just quickly hashed up a cruise table. It's pretty much on target. So now I'm getting ready to start doing some pulls. Just double checking the ignition timing. I have no idea really where it needs to be, so I'm going to try and start low, conservative. I'm going to try and also work out where the booster's going to go. I wouldn't have a bloody clue, so I'm going to do a couple of half pulls, see where it goes. It sounds like it's pretty responsive, so I might not have much time to react. Just from reading some channels that I don't have on this car. This is the map out of the Supra, so there's a whole heap of shit in here that I don't need.
Yeah, okay.
Nitrous output states.
Don't need that, yeah. Yeah. Seat pressure and cabin pressure.
Yeah. Anus pressure.
No, you'll need that. It's a big start. Hey! What, mate?
It's very rich.
Didn't even do anything.
These injectors are very big.
Oh, it's going to be pretty crazy on the street.
It's like it's got really big injectors in it or something, eh?
Man, this thing could make some steam if it had a set of rods in a day.
Well, we didn't rev it yet. I'm scared to rev it.
It's already at the limit. So done, 270.
I just it just doesn't have like much timing in it at the moment, so it's not gonna really.
Was that 4,700 RPM? Was it?
Yeah, but it makes gets the gate open at 33.5. But I've got no timing in it at the moment. It's just I'm trying to make it not die on the first pull.
Didn't sound like 4,700 RPM.
Pretty close. Might let closed loop do it. Poor grandpa. I think she's going to go for the sky.
Right,
I don't know where it's going.
So just stop now and
Well, we're at 6 pounds of boost.
6
Yeah.
6 pound.
And that was 6,800 revs, I think.
Oh shit.
I gotta lock the converter on this bitch yet, mate. Yeah. Sure.
Maybe we can get everyone to chip in for a set of rods.
How quiet is it though? I love it.
Where'd we get to?
What was me?
No, it's 6,700 67? What we got to? 7 pound?
Yeah, 6,700 revs. It definitely doesn't sound like it wants to stop revving though, eh?
No, it wants to keep going, doesn't it? It didn't even seem like it was trying. It just went, just like yawned out 400 horsepower.
It's just starting to get some timing back in it. That's how you make it live though, I guess. Up the top like that. Might have been knock retarding there.
It's nice and smooth though.
Yeah, smooth and creamy. I gotta pull some timing out and try that again. Yeah, 7,000 is where it's had enough.
7,000?
Yeah.
That's alright though. So is it now just basically down to how much timing and boost you're game to put in it?
Yes.
You have fun with that?
They had a bit in it then.
Over on the wall over here somewhere, I don't know where it is, there was the Rod Catcher 2000 from the KE10. You just want me to slide that under the car?
The Rod Catcher 2000.
Just so when it does drop its guts, we can just pull it out on a tray.
Check out my stonking fuel pressure. 33 PSI. That's with 5 PSI on top of boost. I'm trying to make those injectors smaller. It's working.
Think they're a bit big or?
Yeah, a little bit big.
Wasn't there a guy asking about what injectors?
Yeah, not these ones.
Yeah, don't use them, dude. Not these ones.
What do I do?
Wasn't the goal like 10 pound?
Something like that.
Just want to keep all the timing out and add some boost. Is that the deal or?
Yeah. Just let it eat up the top. See what happens.
Alright, I'll stand way over here so I don't get hit with Rodney. Because Rodney's a prick.
Yeah. bastard.
What you do?
Just trying to find the boost control range. This is going to be funny. What happens if it actually does it? Like puts rods out?
Don't do it.
Just push it next door. Put a 1J in it.
Hang it up there next to Gary. You're going to fit on the wall? Plenty of space. That was going places.
Is this gonna do it?
Have you...
Go and ask the rods what are they thinking?
Ask them if they're okay.
Are they happy or?
Do you want to turn the sphincter pressure thing back on, or?
I think so. Well, that was 10 pounds on the nose.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what, 5,000 RPM?
Yeah. That's enough to go 500, I think. What the f***? Let's just blow it up. See what happens.
Alright, I'll go back to my faraway corner. It left. Oh, piss off. You can't keep doing this shit. Oh, I want to make 500. No. Oh, where's that at then?
Yeah, got it to 11 pounds at the end.
Oh, 11.
19 degrees of time.
Thought they blew up at like 9 or 10 pounds.
Down here, I'm sure they do. I ain't letting it do that. It could still blow up yet.
No doubt it will.
Everything looks alright though. Like, I don't think I'm going to be running out of injectors anytime soon.
No, I reckon you're good.
Still only 73%. It's only got 20 pound base pressure.
So she's probably good for 1,000 horsepower with those injectors.
Well, even that fuel pump, it's not doing any work, so there's no pressure. So
what is that, a 525, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So the fuel system's good for at least 700 or 800. You need a set of rods, dude.
Done. It's tuned.
Oh, so we're done.
What did old mate make in the States?
543 or something. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Justin and Corey have beat you by 43 horsepower. Yeah. Second place is the first loser.
Rods on the ground is the first loser as well, eh?
Hey?
Rods on the ground is the first loser as well.
So what you're saying is the Americans with a Barra can make more power than you with 12 cylinders. Just a question.
Nah, I don't think I'll do it.
You don't want to do it? So you're scared, that's what you're saying?
I mean, it'll probably handle more timing. Like Todd, maybe.
Just one more.
The brakes, man. The brakes, then what? Alright, I'll get
You're gonna make at least 550, come on dude.
I'll get a scratch more aggressive on it.
What could possibly go wrong? Do it.
What happens if it doesn't like it? Can you get a video of it running so I can at least watch it back later?
Oh, there's videos of it running so you can look back on it, yeah. Do you want me to put a camera under there to see which rod comes out? I should. Hopefully we'll see the rods from here, people. There's plenty to choose from. Maybe down here. Probably a better view.
I'm gonna get there. I'll get there, but it's scary.
You only got to do that much again, and you'll be right.
It's only 550, do I?
You reckon that's it?
Who knows? I don't know. I can't put it back in.
It would.
Happy? I don't know.
It would kind of suck to throw a rod out over trying to pick up another 20 horsepower. I'll just send him a message. I'll just let him know that he's defeated you.
If I could lock the converter, I'd get him anyway. But
is that cheating though?
I can't find the wire.
Did he lock the converter?
Don't know.
Let's assume they did. You look stressed. 12 pound. Holy shit.
Yeah, but it's right up the top. So. If you go and put it in down there, that's the problem.
Grandpa will be fine, I got faith. This could be the end of Grandpa. This is what it looks like when it runs anyway, people. It's not my fault. I ain't the tuner. 543 or 547, one of the two. I'll have to double check, so you have to make at least 550 just to be sure. That's where we're at.
See, I'm doing the sneak the booster uni game. Just chuck it right in the top.
There's still a fair area under that curve though. Done. I don't know what that puff of smoke was, whether it was just... We did it just before too, on the last run. It's fine.
Right, there you go. All the stuff that we did to make it not make all of the torques seems to have worked.
Yeah.
I know it's a bit of a cheaty thing to do, but you know, if you want to try and make good power on stuff that's not up to the job, you can kind of do it like that, right up in the RPM.
Pull it out in the middle.
So we've gone to a short runner intake, we're not using the VCT, and I've got an ignition curve and a boost curve that keeps all of the low end. This thing's still torquey as hell anyway. It's a 5 litre engine. Like,
it's going to be...
I was driving it on the road the other day in the wet and just touching the throttle, no boost, it lights tyres up. So I don't need that more torque.
Yeah. Mental.
So ended up those going over about 7,000 revs, which I think is about 1,500 more than where they were stock.
Which is pretty good for a standard cam kind of thing, really, actually.
Ended up at about 13.5 pounds of boost right at the top. And we beat our American friends 540 odd horsepower they made with that same turbo. That's out of a junkyard. It's off. I think they paid $52 for it or something, US dollars.
Yeah, cleaned it out on the ground with a can of WD-40 or something. And
so I could let it eat in the middle. I could make that area massive, but I think we would have stuff on the ground.
Yeah.
There is actually some oil on the ground. You might have seen on that last pull, depending on which camera worked. There was a puff of smoke, and the other thing I forgot to do before the dyno was put a dipstick in it. So it just has the hole in the sump, and it just pushed them all out to the bottom of the manifold. So don't stress about that.
Yeah, it's done well though. But
I'm pretty happy
set of
with
rods, that thing would be 1,000 horsepower.
I reckon that would make 1,000.
It would be mental.
Probably not enough turbo.
Yeah.
And you could handle a lot bigger turbo. Like that thing's on by 3,000 or under. I can easily get it under 3,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty bloody impressive, isn't it?
And the stock 7M A340, once it was in gear, didn't slip.
It's still there.
It's got a stock valve body. You wouldn't try and change gears with that much power, but but I'm going to pull that out anyway. I'll put a valve body in it, clean the actual filter out, so it actually has line pressure.
Yeah.
And then,
And a catch can.
Yeah, I'm going to make the catch can. I'm going to finish the gearbox wiring. I'm still going to try and make that video. That's kind of why I didn't do it.
Sorry, the what?
Just the gearbox control.
Oh yeah, yeah.
At the moment, I've run all these wires up from the transmission, and I didn't make any notes because I normally just know what colours I use for things, but shit's not there when I'm looking for it. So it needs to be on the hoist, and I'm going to have to probe back stuff and figure things out. And not this week.
It's done well. Anyway, that's you guys. Oh, we've got to find we've got to go.
Yeah, I think somebody said 568.
Yeah, there was one guy's 568. I haven't been through them all yet, so don't get excited. But there was a couple of really close guesses. Lots of people said Rod's out, so you're all wrong.
Well, we're pretty sure the camera turned off on the last pull, the main camera, and we ain't doing it again. So if that gives you any indication of my faith in the rods, there we go.
So you're going to turn it down a little bit to the street?
No, I don't drive it hard. It's all good.
We'll see.
All right.
All right, that's it.
Next week.
See you next week.
On the K10.
V6.
Test. Yep.
Balls.
Shit's working.
And stuff.